Hello everybody and welcome to Season 3 of Cities Skylines. I didn't really do too much in Season 2. The game kind of didn't hold my interest. There were lots of problems with it, but the Colossal Order, they're gone. We have a new sort of developer, so I'm giving them a chance. And they also just released their first major update to the game called First Frost, which fixes a bunch of things in the game. So I did happen to have a recording before this, but I decided I'll just start fresh again on a brand new map that I've downloaded. I've got some mods going on. I'll link those in the description, but let's go ahead and just kind of jump right into it. All right, so getting into this a little bit, you can see here we've got a new map. We got a brand new UI. The icons are actually easier to see from my old broken eyeballs. We've got our initial sort of path stuff here. So let me see. What can I do first? I just need to get to Tiny Village, and then to get to Tiny Village, I don't think it actually takes that much. I think we just need to get some XP. Once we get that, I'll actually focus on building more things. What is this? This is a highway coming in? All right, so I think the first thing we'll actually do is try to lay out our landscape and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and get us upgraded real quick. All right, so I have quickly built some houses, added some basic infrastructure. I did cheat a little bit to grab the power off of here because I don't really want to build a power plant just yet. So we're just going to get this built up real quick, and I have the Japanese pack installed, by the way, because there is there's a mod for pedestrian bridges that requires it, so I'm not going to be using those buildings, but it did require the Japanese pack to be able to bring those in. So we're going to let this build up a bit. Hopefully I can get some better roads quicker, and then we'll lay out the actual foundation of our city. All right, so I've decided where I'm going to put some stuff. So we're actually going to just upgrade these roads accordingly. Take that hit now. We'll clean this up once we can buy those tiles. But essentially this is going to be our main sort of drag. I'm going to delete that for now. And let's go ahead and just drag this straight through. Actually, let's get rid of this, get rid of that, so we can draw a straight line. We're going to drag this road down over here as far as we can go just to get some room. And then this will be our other road going across, because actually after looking at the map, I was about ready to put down some industry and I saw how it was blowing. And I'd like to get access to this groundwater at some point. So we're actually going to swap everybody from over here to over here. This will be the industry right next to the highway. So it should be rather efficient, but we'll just have to see. And let me check. How does the groundwater pumping station work? It just makes noise pollution. So we'll be able to use that definitely for the early game. And then down over here will be, industry. Some more homes we'll build homes down here by the water. So we'll be good there. And this will just be our industry. So let me go ahead, clean this up a bunch, move people around, build things, and we'll go from there. All right. We've built up this little area here. This will be sort of our initial sort of residential division. I might have to think about how to connect things up, because I don't know if I connected the sewage. No, the sewage isn't connected yet. So just quickly put that there. And let's just go through here and clean up all of these houses, because they don't need to exist anymore. Yeah, we're going to move this more over to here to enable them to get stuff. We will move this just kind of out of the way for now, which will require me to delete this sort of connection, delete this house, and from here, since this is our main area, we will go ahead and let's branch off a industrial sort of district, and we will have this industrial district do its own coal power. But first things first, let me turn off all of the zoning on these main roads. So there we go. We have built up the area a bit. Now we just need to start recouping our costs. So, the water tower can't handle the load. So we're gonna have to go and invest in our water infrastructure. So this water tower was just a really quick thing. How much do we have? We could honestly probably just build a road here, because if I remember correctly, the groundwater is here. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll take a medium road off of here, which will give us a little bit more sort of access to the land. Let me actually turn the contour lines on too when we're in the road view, so we kind of have an idea of where things are leveling. So this isn't really a flat map, but we've got some infrastructure. And we'll go ahead and put this bad boy. We'll come off of here a little bit. And we'll put our water pumping station. We'll put like our services on this side. This will be our service hub. We'll put our water pumping station there. He can be upgraded to reduce pollutants and capacity. We'll wait till that because we're still low on money, but we should be good now. So we've actually also hit a milestone. So let's see here. We could do the crematorium, but I think we probably want to do road maintenance and stuff like that just to get that out of the way. And let's see how the map tiles are. Oh my God. I didn't know you could have non-square map tiles. That's really cool. Oh, you can buy this. We're going to build on this island for sure. Don't know what, but we're going to. So we got some tiles that we can build. I'm just going to let the simulation run a little bit, and we'll come back once I have something else to do. And I actually just thought of some upgrades we can do. There is some medium residential demand. We're actually going to delete this stuff, and we're going to put the medium residential demand kind of right here at the entrance for some row housing. And that's all we're going to put in this division, because I think any more than that, and it's going to be a little bit unbearable for traffic. You know what I just remembered? We just did buy the road service. So let's go ahead and build that bad boy over here. Keep our roads maintained, stuff like that. We don't need garbage or ambulance care yet. That'll come later. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this intersection here. Since we have advanced road services, I should be able to remove said traffic lights, and we'll go ahead and update the priorities. So these lanes are priorities. These lanes are stop, because there's going to be more people coming in than out because of these traffic lights. And so that gives priority to the people going in, so we can just clear the traffic from the lights. And I also think I'll block pedestrian access from this way, because they shouldn't have to be able to, they shouldn't have to cross there. They can always just go across, if they want to cross. But that's a high traffic interchange. We don't want anything like that. And we might do the same thing over here actually as well. Just so I don't forget. Disable the traffic light. Go into our traffic tool. Make this priority. Priority for in. Stop here. And then also turn off the pedestrian crossing. Oh, let's see. What do we want to do next? Looks like we need some more commercial and whatnot. We'll get some waterfront property here. So let's actually add in some curves and go from there. I know this is right on the edge of the map, so I might actually just buy the tile right here. Kind of give us a little bit more space to work with. Let me go ahead and build this up real quick. Let me get some sub-district over here. All right, we built up a little residential district down here. Some nice waterfront property. I'm going to try to get a path up there that makes sense. Let's do something like this. That way they can kind of go that way if they want. That gives a little nice sort of vibe to it. Let's take this. Oop, didn't want to do that. Let's level this up like this so we can make this usable. And that way, we've kind of terraformed this a little bit, but we get a little bit of usable space up here. Kind of trying to take advantage of the most of the land as we can. And this will give us more space over here to build more residential. I could be using the grid tool. And in fact, let's do that. It's an interesting connection because it's not a straight one. And that does give us a rather nice sort of area to work with. We'll take this moment here to add some more sort of businesses here along that stretch. We'll make use of that at some point. And then I think the rest of these, I'm just going to make regular housing. And we'll be good on regular residential for a while. And actually, we just unlocked the Rock Museum, Rock Musician Mansion. So we'll just plop that down over here. All right, they're complaining about death care now. It might make sense to actually put it over here. Let's put it off of this road. And that'll give me the ability to place this down. All right, we got our cemetery in place. These guys all need cemetery. This thing's lacking labor. All right, it's not anymore. Let's let it run for a bit. We're going into the night. I have the day-night cycle on because they did improve that, so we'll see how things go. But we're going to let the simulation run for a little bit. All right, I just really quickly went ahead and downloaded Time and Weather Anarchy. I got really tired of the rain just being on all the time. And oh, also, we're a small village now, so we can go get some upgrades. Let's see, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? We got the battery station. We could get highways, large roads. We're not that level yet. Let's start with parking. It looks like we got a lot of traffic out of these intersections. At least the main roadways are staying clear. Oh, the next thing we should look at is parks. Do we have parks unlocked? No, we can't do parks until a little bit from now. Hey, look at that. We're almost making money, guys. Also, probably build up over here a little bit. I see the demand creeping up again for residential, and I see the demand creeping up for medium density as well. And it looks like there's just a lot of people that want to go that way. Let me see, where are these eyes all going? Show me your route. I see. They're going this way because it's faster. Let me noodle on this a little bit. Think of how I can fix this. I've decided I'm just going to leave it, and we're just going to have to ignore it. But another thing we can do is we're going to go ahead and build another road here. This will be a 4-way intersection. And this is going to be sort of our curvy path through the mountain. And that'll be what we have for now going into the mountain. But you know, that also means we have to have people that can build houses up here. So let me build a neighborhood up here. I'll be back. All right, we got something going on up here. I'm not too happy with it, but it's going to have to deal for now. Just trying to utilize as much of this space as I possibly can. Ooh, that's pretty nice over there. Got a little ship going through. So next thing, we're going to wait for it to... Ooh, I see we have a problem over here. We have garbage. So I knew we were going to have to do this eventually. So we're going to take a road off of here. We'll go with it right there, which will give us the most available sort of garbage that we can. All right, that is our garbage station. It should be able to handle stuff. Let me edit this a little bit. Garbage is in, so we should start seeing that come up. All right, what do we need? What do we need now? We got stuff. Riverside Grill, hell yeah. Let's go look at policies. What can we do? Oh, we did pick up parking areas. But let's put down this Riverside Grill real quick. And it only makes sense to put the Riverside Grill on the riverside. Hell yeah, we got that in. Now they're looking for ambulances. So let's go ahead. Where are we at on money-wise? We're going down. And what we're going to go do here is we're going to build up a nice residential district over here to combat our money issues. Just going to kind of grid it up, and we'll be back once we're done building it. That should satiate our demand for a little bit. Get some, we need to get money. Holy crap. We got our cemetery. We got this building up over here. We've got some points to spend. I'm not going to spend those just yet. I do like how this came out. We might be able to actually offshoot some more houses over here when we need it, but I'm just kind of waiting to see where our demand goes. And we can also build off over to that way. There's quite a lot, actually. That would be nice. If I could just, like, not have to worry about leveling this out, let them build, and then smooth it between it all, that'd be great. What I might be able to do is, let's do an experiment here. We want to target that, and we're going to come from up here. Let's see if we can do so. I've seen worse. What I was looking for was less of a, this is flat, and this is flat. I was looking for more of a smooth grade, but that's just, I mean, the game's still kind of getting fixes and stuff like that. And this lot here is something else. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, is this? Oh, they do handle the pool. That's kind of a weird, you gotta climb a ladder to get to your pool. Anybody in it? Where are we at on our money? Okay, we're not doing too bad, actually. I didn't even think about this, but these guys might not be too happy with this pollution. Although I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they're downwind of it, so sure, they're living on the other side of a dump, but who cares? They can't smell it because wind's going that way. And we all know wind doesn't change directions. Oh, it's the police. They need police services. I don't understand why the game's doing those arches like it is, but we will just put all this in. Right about here, we'll put another sort of major road into this place, which should make things a little easier for people to get in, right? That does not need to be a stoplight. That needs to be our good, tried and true sort of intersection to help with traffic. Turn off this, turn off that, and then lane priorities again. And then we want these to be a full stop. So that should help with like everybody trying to come in through here. And we'll smoothen out this a bit because I do realize I went a little overzealous with the Level terrain tool. I am just putting everybody by the dump. Oh man, you sorry pieces of garbage. We are keeping this main road rather clear, which is nice. Usually I have problems by now. We might need to buy piles over this way so we can start building other things. Because right now, I do have to worry about the pollution going up this way. I can't really build too much more over here. In fact, I think these guys are mostly going to get air pollution. Because if I look, some of these guys are going to get this air pollution. Let me actually just pull up the... Let me pull up this thing real quick. So the arrows are going this way, meaning, yeah, this line right here is going to hit this corner. So they're just going to have to live with it. All right, I see this is becoming a problem for us. So I'm actually going to try... Hang on, have I bought roundabouts yet in the traffic? No, we're going to buy roundabouts. We're also going to buy large roads. And the first thing we're actually going to do... Ooh, they've added some roundabouts. So we're actually just going to put a double roundabout there. The goal being just to keep everybody moving through here. And this will be... Let me upgrade this again because it did undo my changes. And that should clean everything up. That's just to keep traffic moving because they all want to go this way for some reason. And those are little short sort of distances. But I think we're doing better now. We've got some money. Go ahead and add us in some just regular residential. Because we have some demand for it. And we should also plan for our city to grow. That's a rather nice looking interchange, if I say so myself. So while the sim's running, let's just go up ahead and upgrade. We know this is going to be a 6-lane divided road. This is like our other main road. Lots of lanes, lots of upgrades. Those are good. These are good. I don't need to upgrade these. I just wanted to upgrade the arteries of the city. And we'll replace that road like that. I need to get more money before I put the police in. Also, I'm pretty sure these guys up here are going to start getting this air pollution from this down here, so we're going to have to be cognizant of that. Didn't even think about that whenever I put them in. But oh well. All right, let's see how our city's actually doing. We've got a lot of stuff happening here. Let's go check out our cash flow. Service upkeeps are there. Subsidies. Oh, we're not paying taxes. We got some service. We got service fees from customers. Heck yeah. No service trade. No, none of that. Okay. I see we're starting to get some demand for medium density. I know we can make some at this point. Let's try to make some apartments. Ooh. A lot of people there. Because they all just kind of want to go down there and go to the right. And this is just going to be a giant block of medium density. We'll actually put an alleyway in between here because I made it too big and I want to cover up that hole. We'll fill out the outside with row housing, so if there's going to be traffic problems, it's going to be here. And we'll just kind of let that go. And our housing demand has shrunk significantly. New milestone, heck yeah! Espresso on the go. We've got some buildings to build. We can build offices. There's a lot of office demand right now. Let's put the small police station in. And we'll actually build our offices here. Unfortunately, some of these are going to be very low quality offices. I haven't built fire departments yet, and we're losing money. So the next service that we actually have to add is a fire department. So we'll just add this to our service bay here, where all of our services are, and we'll hope that the whole town doesn't burn down. And I think we also have the ability to make some low quality stuff. A lot of this traffic is because people are trying to go through here. But if we were to level this out, and I'm trying to get us close to the end of the episode here, because we have done quite a bit. I think if I can do this and take our divided road up this way and take a medium road like that, that should solve a lot of problems, right? We're profitable again. Let me go place down whatever sort of buildings here that I can find. What is this? Espresso on the go. Honestly, your best bet is probably to go in here. And then, do we have any other ones that we're missing? Nope, we got that one. And I think the rest of this that isn't sort of homes, we'll put some businesses there, which will let these guys kind of be able to go to business, get some commercial stuff done without having to leave here, which should alleviate traffic elsewhere. All right, everybody, as the sun sets on our city, so does the episode. We're going to call it here. We've done a lot. We built up this area down here on the left for our waterfront stuff. We've got some mountain gameplay going. We got a little essence of a downtown starting to happen. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to hopefully make some more videos this year. Yeah, so that hasn't really happened that much. Anyway, back to the outro. The game's in a much better state, and I'm really excited to see where they go with it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a like and hit that subscribe button. And for notifications, be sure to hit that notification bell. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one.